On Radio Row with NC State head coach Dave Doeren, ACC kickoff, year 12? Year 12?
Right.
Do you remember year 1?
Yeah, I do. I remember it well. That was a tough year.
Well, I wasn't talking about the football, just the newness of it.
Yeah.
Because what you've done is establish, I think, one of the best programs in the country in terms of, the consistency of it all. How did you get to this point? Is this the culmination of plans from year 1, or what is the evolution of it?
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Persistence is really what's got us here, and my willingness to grow and learn,
right,
evolve. I know I'm a better coach now than I was 12 years ago. I've had a lot of good help along the way. I've had to make tough choices and learn, what's the right ingredients at this university to have with me, and have great leadership. Chancellor Woodson, who's retiring, and he's been tremendous for me. Boo Corrigan, been a great leader and partner in this thing. But more than anything, it's believing in what you do, how you treat people, how consistent you are, what you stand for and what you won't stand for, and being strong enough to have a voice, and be good in your convictions about it. And I think for me, it's been a journey. It's been incredible, and it's really remarkable when I think about being here that long, to be honest. So very blessed.
How many times, and I'm not really looking for a specific number here because that would be silly, but how many times do you think you've decided something you thought this is the way we're going to do it, and then you get a few years in and said, you know what, that's not the way we should be doing it? How many times have you changed methods in this dozen years?
Yeah, I mean, a lot. I don't know. Defensively, we went from 4 down to 3 down.
Right.
Offense, we were a huddling, shift trade motion offense that went to no huddle, and now we're back into huddling and not huddling. I've had a lot of different offensive schemes since I've been here, and 2 defensive schemes. And there's things within the program too. Sometimes you got to fail to figure that out.
Right.
We had a really tough year in 19, and so learning from that, uncovering, pulling the Band-Aids off, seeing the wounds, how do we dress these the right way?
Right.
And then being proud of the scars. I think failure is an opportunity to grow, and I don't look at those as failures. I look at those as great learning opportunities for me. It starts with me and the ownership that those things that were bad were my fault. I mean, I'm the head coach. How do I fix them, and who can fix them with me? And so there's been a lot of reflection, a lot of self-talk, a lot of talk with my wife, a lot of talk with people I respect, but we've made multiple changes through time, and the right changes, in my opinion.
You've also had to change the way you actually build a roster out.
Yeah.
The portal has changed. You've adapted really well. There's a lot of I'm looking at your depth charts, a lot of TRs, a lot of transfers in. How is it more difficult for you to build out your roster?
I think at first it was. Once I learned how to do it, year 1, I felt like we were chasing our tail on the transfer portal. And once we developed our recruiting side of things better, and Boo hired a really good guy to help with the collective side of things.
Okay.
Doug Phillips is his name. Tremendous guy that's really helped us, works with a bunch of schools in his company. And then our collective has evolved over time as well. And I feel like we have tremendous people running Wolfpack, the name of our collective.
Yeah.
Those things matter, because it's all part of recruiting now. And so you have to understand how to work that with your roster management. And for me, once we knew how to put this recruiting office together and how to synthesize that with the staff, you saw what happened. I mean, we put together a heck of a class.
I mean, it's sort of it's like professional sports, free agency. Well, you guys did a great job in free agency. One of the guys we're going to talk to is Jordan Waters. Is there a fishing debate? Did he beat you? Well, I don't even know. Is there a competition?
Yeah.
You guys fish
just
together?
Tell him to get the pictures out. I mean, any good fisherman will tell you that they can't tell you the story without showing you the picture, right? But we had a great time, and that wasn't a competitive day by any means, but sometimes it feels that way when one guy's catching more fish than the other. But that was something I love to do. People know that.
Right.
Jordan was in my office looking at my fishing pictures and like, man, you got to take me. And I'm like, well, if you play for me, we'll make that a reality. And we did. We went out and had a fun day.
He also talked about the culture, and I think that's something that runs through your program, and you can tell. You can tell with the players that I have had the opportunity to spend some time with that there is a sameness about who they are. How much is that part of, the driving force of the program?
It's a big part of recruiting. I can tell you that. Identifying, do they fit our culture? OKG, we call it, our kind of guy.
Right.
And it's just, we got to find guys that love to work and not just play. And it's not just about Saturdays, it's about every day. And, people that believe in the golden rule, treat people the way you want to be treated, and people that want to get better and understand there's going to be tough days.
Right.
And they're different types of people when you talk about football locker rooms. I mean, they're full of so much.
Right.
But the intangibles of who they are is really important to us.
I know Jordan's going to sit down, but let me ask you one more thing. There's a lot of expectations placed on your program, on this team, to do well this year. How are you approaching this year versus maybe other years? I mean, this is an opportunity.
It is, yeah. There's always expectations, and we have the same ones every year. And, we're excited about what we've put together and what these players have done to create it. And now it's time to go prove it. And so, yeah, I like being in the seat, I do. I like being in it a lot. I like being in it with players that have that same chip.
All right, we'll talk again before the season gets cranked up. Thank you very much.
All right, Adam. Thank you, man.
You got it.
Go Pack.
You got it. Dave Doeren here on the Adam Gold Show, and Jordan Waters is going to sit right down. I'm excited because Jordan Waters and I spoke last year, and he was very cool. He talked to me about what he wanted to do during an off week was to go eat McDonald's. That's what he did. He said, I'm going home to eat McDonald's from Fairmont, North Carolina. He was all fired up because they were away from training table, and we were just going to go chow down at McDonald's in Fairmont. The last time you and I spoke was last year. Different world, different life. Mm-hmm. You were headed off on a bye week to eat McDonald's. What is your go-to? What was your go-to meal?
2 McChickens, large fry, large Sprite.
Two Mc.
Oh yeah.
Do you do the spicy or do you do?
No, I don't do spicy. I don't like spicy foods.
Okay, that's cool. All right, let's get into some things. Because again, we spoke to you last year. You had a great year at Duke. What drew you to NC State?
First of all, my coach left, which was
that's right.
Yeah, that happened. But knowing I could stay in North Carolina, close to my family and friends another year, and play some great football in state, it wasn't a hard decision for me.
What was the connection like with other players right away? I mean, they obviously we all either played against you or seen you up close. What was the connection to some players?
Man, they all welcome me, man. I think we all got the same goal, and that's to go win some football games. And knowing I can come in and be a part of it, they all welcome me.
Dave Doeren, first of all, the fishing thing. What is the controversy? He said we need pictures.
So, I got pictures. You want pictures?
We got pictures of fish.
Yeah. I can't lie, man. Coach Doran he can fish for real. But hey, I went out there and I caught me some nice ones though.
What'd you get?
Some big mouth bass.
Very nice.
Here you go.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, nice hat.
He was killing me when I got there, though. I didn't tell him. Don't tell him I said it, but I was kind of jealous at first the way he was catching them. Yeah.
Is there a technique?
Oh no, he just got it. He can fly fish and all.
All right. Well, I'm not my. It's more of my kids' thing.
Yeah.
Do you have any of your old Duke swag?
A lot of it, but
no, you don't wear it. You don't bring it out anymore.
But when I got in the portal, a company hit me up like, "Hey, you want to sell some gear?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm just give it away."
There you go.
So I went home and I was giving it away to all my family and friends. And like, if you go to Fremont now, you might see a lot of Duke blue down there. Yeah.
I talked to Jalen Stinson yesterday.
My dog.
That's right. It's what he said.
Yeah.
He said he was looking forward to playing against you.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to? Because you guys are going to play on November 9th, I think it is.
I can't wait. It's going to be fun, but I'm sorry I got to do it to him, but I need at least 250 against him. But nah, them my dogs. It's going to be a tough one because I know how hard they work, and them guys can play, and they're hard, they're tough, and they can play fast and physical.
After you guys had beaten Clemson last year, there were expectations on the Duke program. So now I think this is a completely different animal, what you're going to deal with this year. So what are your internal expectations?
For me personally, I just want to come in and be a great teammate. I mean, we all got goals, and my biggest goal and dream is to go on and play professionally. And I feel like I can come here in this program and give myself that opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, but as a team,
Mhm.
in order for maybe to really flash,
We have to be on a good team,
right?
Yeah,
Team's got to win.
and we
So
definitely got a good team.
what do you like about the offense that you're in?
There's so many playmakers, man, everywhere. The receiver room, the tight ends, the O-line, the running backs, and it's so much talent, and it's gonna be fun to watch, and we're gonna put on the show.
Casey Concepcion is obviously a great player, but there are other guys in that room too. There's a lot of newcomers.
Mm-hmm.
Have like all of the guys who transferred in. Have you guys bonded?
Oh yeah, off the rip. We all come in together, and we all connected, and like I said, we all got the same goal to go in and win. So it was easy.
Who is of the other guys in your position, new players on this team? Who do you think is going to make the biggest impact, other than Jordan Waters, of course?
Oh, can I say two?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna go
Justin, 8. I don't care.
Justin Jolie and Noah Rogers.
Okay.
And the craziest thing for me is how young they are, and I have to realize like I'm old, and those guys are young, man. They can ball.
So this is your 6th year, right?
6. I don't feel like it, but 6 years.
So do you feel old?
I do. I'm coming in the locker room, and there are people born in like 2005. Now I'm like, what the world? It's crazy.
So that makes me like ancient. So does it hurt getting up in the morning? What?
Oh no,
not that old.
I'm good.
So how do you feel now? This is obviously your last kick at it. How do you feel physically getting ready for the season?
I feel great. Coach Thunder did a great job this offseason and making sure I'm running, lifting hard, and the training staff. And that's where I learned my time at Duke how to be a professional and how to take care of my body and do more.
Right, and less McDonald's.
I don't want to say all that, but don't tell my nutrition. I gotta have my McDonald's. It's like my fix.
I understand. I understand. Talk to me real quick about the opportunity against Tennessee. I know there's a game before it.
Yeah, definitely.
But the game against Tennessee, it's a border state to North Carolina. There's a lot of crossover.
It's gonna be fun, man. We back down here in Charlotte. Another for my first game. I never played in the Panther Stadium, so that's gonna be fun. I know I got a lot of family and friends that's already getting tickets and suites and all that. But it's gonna be a good opportunity for NC State as a school and to go out there and showcase our skills.
Was it hard for you to not for you, but for your family and friends to transition from blue to red?
I'm still getting a little bit of trash about that.
Oh, really?
Not from my family, but like from some of my friends that's like, bro, you really at NC State now? I'm like, yeah, it's real. But it's been fun.
Well, good luck to you, Jordan.
Yes,
I appreciate your time. Have a great season. We'll be watching you down here against Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. You have a good one.